The apartment reeked of burnt coffee. The pot had been left on the stove, its bitter smoke clinging to the walls. I stood frozen, phone trembling in my hand. The screen glowed with a text that cut through me like a jagged blade. Meet me at the usual spot. She's clueless. 8 p.m. It was from Sarah, my fiancée, but it wasn't meant for me. The name at the top, Elliot, seared itself into my mind, a name I knew far too well. My chest tightened, my breath catching in the silence of the kitchen. How had I been so blind? The morning had started innocently. Sarah kissed me goodbye, her lips soft, familiar, her hazel eyes crinkled with that smile I felt for 3 years ago. Don't forget the dry cleaning, she teased, tossing her scarf over her shoulder. I laughed, promised I wouldn't, and felt that warmth settle into my bones. Now, standing amid the remnants of that moment, I realized the scarf wasn't hers. New silk, expensive, nothing like the thrifted scarves she usually wore. A gift from him, probably. I sank into a chair, the wood groaning under my weight, staring at the text again. My thumb hovered over the screen, aching to reply, to demand answers, but dread coiled in my stomach. What if I was wrong? What if it was a misunderstanding? Maybe she was planning a surprise, or it was work. Elliot was her co-worker, after all. I'd met him at her office Christmas party, his handshake too firm, his smile too sharp. I hadn't liked him then, but brushed it off as jealousy. Sarah loved me. She'd said it 1,000 times, voice soft and certain, hand in mine. But the text glared at me, unyielding. Doubt began to fester, like a wound. The apartment shrank around me. The walls seemed to lean in with every tick of the clock. I noticed things I hadn't before. A faint cologne on the couch, not mine. A wine glass in the sink with a lipstick smudge, a shade Sarah never wore. My heart pounded in my ribs as I tried to piece together the last few months. She'd been distant, hadn't she? Longer hours at work, vague answers about her day. Phone always face down. I'd blamed stress, wedding planning, her mother's relentless insistence on that husband training course, hours of humiliating lectures on communication and compromise. Sarah's mother smirking while I fumbled through role plays. Had Sarah been laughing at me too? I paced the hardwood floor. My footsteps echoed through the quiet apartment. Outside, the city hummed, car horns, sirens, but inside, it was just me and the weight of suspicion. Her laptop sat carelessly on the counter. My fingers hovered over keys. I knew it was wrong, invading her privacy, but the text burned in my mind. I typed her password, our predictable anniversary, and opened her email. My hand shook as I scrolled, and then I saw it. An email from Elliot sent last week. Miss you last night. Same time tomorrow. My stomach lurched, rising in my throat. I clicked more, each message a knife. You're my escape, he wrote. She doesn't deserve you, she replied. The room spun. I gripped the counter, knuckles white. Anger flare hot, reckless. But beneath it, something worse. Raw grief. Tearing apart everything I thought we were. I wanted to scream, to smash the laptop, to storm out and find them. But where? A hotel? His apartment? The thought of them together, her hands on him, her laughter shared with someone else, made my chest cave in. I loved her. I still loved her. And that made it hurt more. The front door clicked open. I froze. Babe, you home? Sarah's voice rang bright and oblivious. My heart pounded, torn between confrontation and cowardice. I shoved the laptop closed, text still on my phone, and turned. She stepped into the kitchen. Hair mussed, cheeks flushed, that silk scarf around her neck. Her smile faltered when she saw me. What's wrong? She asked, voice too careful, too practiced. I held up the phone, trembling. Who's Elliot? Her eyes widened for a heartbeat before a brittle, nervous laugh escaped her. A laugh that didn't reach her eyes. Elliot from work. What are you talking about? Don't, I said, voice low, shaking with effort to stay calm. I showed her the text. Sarah, she's clueless. Who's clueless? Me. Her face drained. For a moment, I thought she might deny it, spin some lie I wanted to believe. But she didn't. She just stood there, lips parting, no words coming. The silence was louder than any confession. "Say something," I demanded, stepping closer. My voice cracked, betraying the hurt I couldn't hide. "Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me it's not what I think." Her eyes dropped. That was answer enough. My knees nearly gave out, but I caught myself on the counter, the cold granite grounding me. "How long?" I whispered. She swallowed. "A few months. It didn't mean anything, I swear." "Didn't mean anything?" I laughed harshly. "We're planning a life together, Sarah. Getting married in 3 months. And you sneaking around? Throwing in my face." I gestured at the scarf, voice rising. "Is this from him? A little trophy." Her hands flew to the scarf, clutching it like a shield. "It's not like that," she said, tears welling. I was confused. "Okay, I love you, but things got complicated. He was there and I cut her off, chest heaving. "Don't you dare make this about me not being enough." Even as I said it, doubt gnawed at me. Had I missed signs? Been too absorbed in work, the wedding, her mother's stupid course? I remembered nights falling asleep alone, waiting for her, and the pieces clicked. She'd been slipping away, and I'd let her. She stepped closer, hand reaching for me. I flinched back. "Don't touch me," I said raw. "You don't get to do that anymore." Her face crumpled. For a moment, I saw the woman I loved, the one who cried in my arms when her dad died, laughed over cheap wine and bad movies. But that woman felt like a ghost now, replaced by someone I didn't know. "I'll end it," she said, voice desperate. "I'll tell him it's over. I don't want to lose you." Her words sounded hollow, rehearsed. I thought of the emails, the texts, the lies stacking up like bricks. Could I ever trust her again? Could I look at her without seeing him? I turned a window, city lights blurring through my tears. "I need time," I whispered, but I knew the truth. Time wouldn't fix this. The betrayal was too deep. Staying would only pick at the wound. I heard her step behind me, soft and broken. I didn't turn. The door clicked shut. Silence swallowed me whole. Hours later, I found the engagement ring on the counter, glinting under the kitchen light. A note beside it, in her handwriting. "I'm sorry. I never deserved you." My breath caught, not from sadness, but from the gut-wrenching realization. She'd worn the scarf when she left. She hadn't ended it. She had gone to him,